The ultimate summer fragrance tier list from A to D tier. D tier standing for terrible, C standing for average, B standing for above average, and A stands for amazing. Now I'm going to pick 3 fragrances for each tier, one being a dupe, one being a designer, and the other being a niche. Now starting things off in the D tier with the dupe fragrance, we got Club Dinner Wheat Intense Man. Now this stuff isn't actually that bad, it's just there's so many better Creed Aventus dupes available in the market, and the first 20 minutes of this is just absolutely terrible. To me, it smells like a rotten lemon. It's just absolutely disgusting. In the dry down, it gets okay. It only lasts for around 6 hours. I'm sure there's so many better Creed Aventus alternatives for much cheaper. This stuff is just way outdated and not worth the money. Now for the designer fragrance, we're going to go for an extremely hated on fragrance, Nautica Voyage. Now this is just a really, really simple, clean, basic scent. To me, it smells like a salty cucumber, as everyone else says, with a slight touch of watermelon. It lasts around 20 minutes. It's like a smell out of the shower. Very clean, very basic. For $20, I'm sure you can find so many better alternatives. This stuff is just not it for the summertime. Now for the niche fragrance in the D tier, I actually don't own it, but I'll put it up on the screen. Mancera French Riviera. This stuff is terrible. Costs around $200 and it smells like salty sunscreen. Absolutely terrible for the summertime. I don't know why anyone would even buy that stuff. The only place I could probably think to wear it is at the beach. And no one would like how you smell. It just suits the beach. Like $200 is absolutely abysmal for a fragrance that smells like sunscreen. Just go to your local chemist, get an $8 sunscreen, rub it on your skin, and it'll smell the exact same. Like, come on, man, you can do so much better. Moving on to the C tier. Now, this is the average type of fragrance. We got Riffs Privé Platinum for the dupe. This is a dupe of Creed Silver Mountain Water, I believe. It gets around 80 to 85% similar, which is actually very good. The only downside of it is it lasts like no more than 2 hours. I mean, it does cost $25, $25 to $30 actually. But it's not that bad of a fragrance. It's just an average smelling fragrance. It's nothing crazy. It's just a clean, fresh, crisp, very, very clean, very simple type of scent. And the bottle is just really wonky. Like, why is it in like a beer bottle? What? For the designer option, we go with something from Jean Paul Gaultier, Le Beau Flower Edition. This is my favorite Le Beau, which is actually pretty surprising because everyone loves the Le Beau line except for me. I hate all of the fragrances except for this one. The other Le Beaus are really overly sweet synthetic coconut that's just so headache inducing, except this one is more fresh, more aquatic, and slightly fruity. I think it just smells like an average summer fragrance. You can definitely get away with it in the summer, and you'll be smelling good, just not anything special. Now for the niche pick, this may come as a surprise to most people, Stefan Humbert Lucas God of Fire. Now the smell of this is actually really nice. A really nice fizzy mango, slightly ginger, citrusy scent. It's really good for the summertime. The only thing that's not good is the $300 price point. For how small the bottle is, it's like 50 ml and can fit in the palm of my hand. That's how overpriced this thing is. And it doesn't even last 3-4 hours. It lasts like 3 hours max for $300. And every single dupe on the market, you got Mango Ice, you got Valken Fouet, you got Opulent Dubai. They all smell better and last longer than this. So that's the reason it's going as an average scent in the C tier. Now moving on to the B tier, and the dupe option is going to be French Avenue's Platine Blanc. This stuff is an amazing take on Torino 21 by Xerjoff. Absolutely amazing summer fragrance, super refreshing and just super nice and pleasant to wear. It takes that herbal mintiness out from Torino 21 and adds some sunscreeniness into this fragrance. It's just a really nice, pleasant type of smell. Super good for the summertime. Lasts around the 7 to 8 hour mark. For a summer fragrance, that's extremely good. Costs around, what, $60? And the bottle is absolutely amazing. Just take a look at that white and gold. Just pairs so well. I'm just going to keep spraying it because it just smells so good. For the summertime, this is amazing. Now, the designer fragrance going into the B tier is Louis Vuitton's Pacific Chill. An absolute stunner summer fragrance. This is super unique and just so refreshing. It's like a minty peach mojito. Way better than Torino 21 in my opinion. It's peachy apricot with some mint and slight blackcurrant and citrus. This stuff is super unique. I've never smelled anything like it. And everyone loves this stuff. I'm telling you, you'll get so many compliments with this stuff. The only, again, downside, it costs like 500 Aussie dollars. And it lasts no more than 5 hours. That's the only downside with this fragrance. Other than that, if you overspray and you have the money, this is definitely, I would definitely recommend this stuff. This is one of the best summer fragrances on the market. So again, if you have the money and you can overspray, definitely go with this one. For the niche pick, we're going to go with one of my favorite summer fragrances of all time, City Rhythm Miami. This stuff is an absolute amazing summer fragrance. Once again, coconut, lime, with some unique rum and booziness. I've never smelled anything like this for a summer fragrance. It's like a boozy summer fragrance. This stuff will be super, super good for those summery nights. It's just, every time I smell this, it's just absolutely amazing. A sugary lime, coconut, boozy type of scent. To me, it smells like a lime cordial. This stuff is absolutely great for the summertime. Finally, the A tier. This is the best of the best summer fragrances. And to kick it off with the dupes, my favorite dupe, Boucheremies Hectic. This is Louis Vuitton Imagination, just absolutely amplified with some citruses and cinnamon. Lasts 2 to 3 hours longer than the original for only 60 Australian bucks. That is just a literal cheat code. This stuff is super, super versatile, especially for the summertime. 60 bucks for this. It's the best dupe fragrance of all time in my opinion. There's nothing better than this for the price, hands down. For the designer fragrance, we're gonna go with ironically what Hectic was duping, Louis Vuitton Imagination. This is just absolute class and elegance in a bottle. Clean, fresh soapiness with some citrus and black tea. The black tea really elevates this fragrance and just makes it super unique. It's just so good. Every time I smell this, it's just absolutely amazing. Super versatile, lasts long, lasts around the 7 to 8 hour mark, and it just is just a holy grail summer fragrance. Whoever hates on this is just trying to be different, because this stuff is one of the best summer fragrances of all time and one of the best fragrances ever created, hands down. Just look how much I've used of this bottle. This stuff is goated. And for the niche pick, if you've been watching me on TikTok and Instagram, you already know what I'm picking. Suspiro Vibrato. The best summer fragrance of all time ever created, and the longest lasting one too. It's a fresh, clean, fizzy ginger, fruity type of scent. Imagine Louis Vuitton Imagination, Afternoon Swim, and Ingenious Ginger mixed all in one, and proper nuclear performance. This stuff is the holy grail of summer fragrances. If summer was a smell, it would be Suspiro Vibrato. I know it does cost $300, but it's so, so worth it. I'm telling you, just save up and buy this. You will not regret it. It's the best summer fragrance of all time for a reason, and it's my most complimented fragrance. That's all you should know. This stuff is goated. That's going to be a wrap to my summer fragrance tier list. Let me know if you guys agree, because I think that was a pretty fair list.